top 10 today. Our top 10 today is the top 10 B movies
or straight to video.
Or straight to video.
Yeah.
But we're just going to say top 10 B movies.
Mm-hmm. All mine are straight to video, but do it how you want to.
I think all mine are too.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, top 10 B movies straight to video.
All right. You started last time. I'll start it off.
Yep. And let me go ahead and get ready to pull your pictures.
My number 10 is Ewoks, The Battle of Endor.
Oh, God.
You remember that movie?
Yeah. I remember the Christmas special. That was crap. Remember that Christmas special?
I used to watch this all the time as a kid, and I didn't know anything about Star Wars at the time. Like, I didn't know this had anything to do with Star Wars. Because, there's no Star Wars characters in it besides Wicket and the Ewoks. But you're like got this little kid with you. I haven't seen it I probably haven't seen it in 30 years. But I remember they got this little kid with them who's like from somewhere. And yeah. And
what year did this release?
Like 88, 87, something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
And so like that. So I remember that little girl. I guess it's a little girl. It could be a boy or whatever. And that little thing right there, the little silver thing next to the guy, he runs really fast. I remember his name's being like Tweep or something like that. And he runs super fast, like very fast. And I remember the fish things. But I can't do. Go ahead.
You remember this one? The holiday special?
No.
It was garbage, dude. But this came out like I can't remember if it came out between two of the movies or after the trilogy. But man, it was so terrible, dude. It was so bad.
Was it like a musical?
No, it was just an addition like of the actors and everything. They had all the core actors in this.
That's terrible.
But it was horrible. Wow. All right. Anyway. All right, let's see. My number 10. All right, so I got my first few are pictures, but I got some YouTube videos I want to show.
All right.
I went with the obvious for my number 10. All right. It's Sharknado. All right. So Sharknado, let me go up to 2013. This is when we were introduced in the Sharknado saga, I guess you can say, because that's what it is now. It's a saga, dude. But I wanted to go with this first to start it off with B movies. But it is pretty much what you think it's about. The title is very accurate. Sharks get caught up in a tornado and they start falling around LA, and you see shit like this.
This is one of those movies that's so fucking stupid that it's great.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's literally like there's a scene of the tornado and it has hammerhead sharks and all types of sharks, and they just fucking fall from the sky.
And they like eat people and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, but it's a cult. It's a cult classic.
It is.
And now
sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens like that. It was so bad that they decided to make 4 more or 5 more or however many more.
Oh God, dude, they have like so
that
many.
Guy, look, I go ahead and tell you that guy from 90210 like revitalized his career off this.
Yeah, and they always have like some maybe porn star, star in there. I got another one that's good that has probably a lot of porn stars in there. But yeah, man, these are just crazy. All right, Grant, you're number 9.
All right, number 9. Ed, you remember E.T.?
I do.
Now we're going to talk about Mac and Me. This is like an E.T. knockoff. It's basically the same thing. I remember as a kid watching this, and I thought it was like a sequel. I always thought it was a sequel to E.T. I thought it was. Like, I didn't really understand. Like, when I first saw this, I didn't really understand it because I was like 4. So I didn't quite understand the concepts of like storylines and movies. Like, I was just like knowing the characters. I was like, well, this character looks, let's see, let's pull it up. Oh yeah. Does that look like E.T.?
It does.
It's not what I'm saying. Like, so I thought this was like a rendition of it. Like, I thought this was like the sequel. And boy, was I wrong once I got older.
What's that?
Yeah. I said, boy, yeah, same thing. Same movie.
Here, Grant, I got something for you. Here, I got a clip from it. Yeah, I
Mac
think
and
you remember
me.
this. This is one of the most popular scenes. Paul Rudd used to play it all the time. Every time he got on Conan, he'd always
Uh-huh.
play this clip. Even all right. So the setup is when Paul Rudd would come on Conan, he would say he has a trailer for his new movie, and he would always play this on Conan's show. Like he would play this clip every time, and he wouldn't have a trailer. But it was the longest running joke on I think that they've done for a while.
Dude, I see
Anyway,
this on videos.
Eric! Like,
You saw how he fell and like imploded into the water.
what's that?
He saw he like imploded into the water. That's
Yeah,
great,
dude.
man.
Oh
Like,
my god, dude.
and he popped up and said, "Oh my god, man!
I'm glad you said that one.
No,
right.
Mac and me."
Yeah. Oh, Mac and me. All right. Then that's only number 9, right?
Yep. We
All
got
right.
some bangers on here.
Yeah. Okay. My number 9. I had to go with this next one because it's also a classic. Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. Okay.
This is how, but here's the thing: is this is how you know it's going to be great because it's got exactly what it's about in the title.
They have an alternate one that shows them grabbing an air. Dude, like these things could grab airplanes out of the sky. That 20,000 feet up now.
I know.
It would grab airplanes out of the sky and hit each other with them. That was part of the movie. But this one came out in 2009. This was before Sharknado.
Gibson?
Yeah, this was before Sharknado. I think this kind of
Lorenzo
set the
Lamas.
scene.
Wow, the renegade.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so they pulled airplanes down from the sky.
And skyscraper. And what is that, a boat? What is that, a
yeah,
cruise ship?
It was a cruise ship. It's ridiculous. And the CGI, I mean, that's pretty much what the CGI looks
Look
like.
at
It
that,
doesn't
look at
even
that
look
title
like
at
a
the
damn
bottom.
octopus.
Winner eats all.
I guess they tried to go with the Godzilla versus whatever thing, but failed miserably.
They're like, Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. Like, they didn't come up with names for them.
Yeah, they just called them what they were. All right, go ahead. You're number 8.
All right. Number 8. All right, here we go. Now we're getting to some meat and potatoes here. 1985. The 80s were synonymous and very, I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to use, but they were very famous for martial arts movies. You remember the martial art boom of like the 80s and early 90s?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 8 is American Ninja.
Oh, God.
American Ninja is a fantastic movie. This movie made me, I wanted to be a ninja. I thought it was possible. I had a ninja costume because I wasn't real fat at this time, so I could actually fit in it. I actually was like, I went through like a skinny stage when I was real young.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to like run through the woods with it, like Shinobi.
Yeah.
And then I'd get real tired and have to go home. But this guy was like the least imposing. Like, now that you're older, it's like, yeah, this guy's not really that cool. Like, he's not really that scared of him, you know?
Dude, I would look for ninja movies all the time.
All the time, dude.
When I was younger. And I saw this one too. But I
They were
used to pull
great.
all these B-rated ninja movies.
Oh, I got more on
And
it.
I loved every single one of them.
That's my number 8.
Yep. All right. My number 8, Grant. Let me pull this up. All right. We got to talk about this one. The 1994 Fantastic Four. This movie was actually made just so they could pretty much like maintain the rights of it.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, it was so bad, especially the Doctor Doom battle at the end. So fucking bad. But they really just made this, instead of theatrical release, which I'm glad they didn't, because they wouldn't have made any money on that either. But they wanted to maintain the rights, so they just made this movie.
Terrible.
And it was pure trash.
Look at the thing. He looks like he's made out of plastic.
Oh, it's worse than that. I wish
Plastic
I had
suit.
close-ups of the actors, dude. They were just garbage. Doctor Doom was garbage. The whole movie was like... his costume looked like a Halloween costume. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, how low budget it was. And like Marvel. I mean, this was like this. This was the quite possibly one of the worst Marvel movies ever made. Quite possibly.
Worse than Daredevil?
It is. It is. Yeah. Trust me. Go back and watch this, Grant. 1994.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay.
My number 7 was Sharknado. We've already talked about it.
Sharknado. Which one?
The first
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sharknado. Sharks get you in a tornado. Okay. My number 7. All right. We were talking about porn stars earlier. There is a lot of porn stars starring this movie.
Uh-oh.
This isn't even the first one. They didn't even call it number 2. They didn't call it number 2, Grant. They didn't put number 2. They just called it Piranha 3DD, like double D. So the whole movie, I mean, listen.
What is that? That title is great.
Dude,
that catchphrase is great.
If you want to just see pretty much on verge of a porn, all right, which, I mean, it's not really, but if you just want to see a bunch of naked ladies constantly, just watch this movie. That's what it is. That's all it is.
For those on audio, the poster says twice the Terra, double the D's.
Double the D's.
That's great, dude.
But it's a sequel to Piranha 3D. But yeah, it's just over the top gore and nudity.
I wonder where people just how they come up with all this crap. Like
this one, but the crazy thing about this one, Grant, the setting is a water park.
And there's piranhas in the water park?
And there's piranhas in the water park. Oh, and girls just breast flapping everywhere. That's what it is.
So it's a gooner movie.
It is. Big time. All right, Grant, go ahead.
My number 6.
Yeah, we're starting to get good ones now.
3 Ninjas Knuckle Up.
I remember this one.
Oh, yes. The third one, baby.
I was so disappointed.
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. Like, when the first one came out, okay, first of all, these kids, just like the Karate Kid, learned to be ninja masters in like 2 months. They stayed with their grandfather and they all learned karate. Like, that's not real. But anyway, also in the first one, remember the basketball scene where like the kid like dunked like on like a 10-foot goal? Like he was like 4 foot tall. Yeah. And how all the different actors and stuff like that from the original ones, and that's how you know they're like, you know, it's bad whenever they don't want to be in their own movies. And yeah, it's the same concept. Got to beat everybody up, beat them up. I haven't seen it in a while. I really don't know the concept of it anymore. Like, I haven't seen it in I think I saw it once.
This was like going, well, no, it's not even that bad. Because the second one was pretty good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it was decent.
Oh, yeah.
It's like going from
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which was fucking terrible.
From the first one to the third one. That's how bad it was. But yeah, it was a letdown. When I was a kid, I was sorely disappointed.
Man.
Even as a kid. Like, this is made for kids, and it was just horrible. All right. What is this? 6, right?
Yep.
6? All right. My number 6, Grant. All right. There's a movie that came out before this called Tremors.
Yeah.
With Kevin Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. Cult classic. I just love. If that comes on TV, I'll rewatch it again.
Yeah.
I just like it. It's a campy movie, right?
Yeah.
Well, I remember
when they decided to double down.
Well, not even double down. I remember they when they announced this movie, I was like, oh, hell yeah. You know, I thought, Kevin, they were going to bring that little bro, him and his friend back together, and they're going to tackle it with like the quirky humor and all that stuff. This was like way quirky humor. Like, it didn't even make sense. Like they went overboard. Like, nothing was funny. It was stupid. I mean, everything about this movie was just, it upset me going from Tremors to this. So this is worse than going from 3 Ninjas to 3 Ninjas Knuckle Up. This is worse because it's just a pure garbage, dude. Pure garbage. And like, they put it in Mexico, and like the scenes like with the Mexican actors are like super, like it's
stereotypical.
It's stereotypical. But I was very upset with this movie. Now I had to put it on my list because I was looking so forward to it when I was younger. I was just amped up about it, and then it was just complete garbage. 1996.
All right. Number 5.
Number 5.
Ed, Jean-Claude Van Damme was a great actor. He was the epitome of the 80s martial arts scene, right?
He was, yeah.
What do you think his most famous movie is?
Oh,
when you think of Van Damme, what's your first one you think of? Right off the top.
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. You're right. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Bloodsport 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Look, here's the thing is.
That's such a downgrade.
Once you get to the point to where, like, now you're going back, now you're going to fight the thing about it is they had like 4 of these things. One of them was called the Dark Kumite. Like, how many times you want to fight in the Kumite? Like, didn't he just fight in the Kumite once? Didn't Frank Dukes fight in the Kumite one time? Now it's about other people. Look, he tries to do that. Look, that looks nothing like Van Damme.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But they're trying to make him look like it.
They tried really hard to make it look like him. Like, this actor was actually, this actor actually got decently, like, he got in some movies after this. Did you know that?
I bet.
Like
that's Jean-Claude.
And
that's
he's actually in a lot of series now as an older guy. He's in a lot of series.
Did you hear me?
This was a garbage movie. You can't go from Van Damme to this, especially Bloodsport.
That's Jean-Claude Goddamn.
All right. I think, do I have, I don't have video for this, but my next 4 will be in our top 4. But my 5th one, all right, Grant. This was another downgrade because this was actually another cult classic. Like, everyone liked the first one. You remember Beastmaster, Grant?
Dude, I was thinking about that. I was like, God, did Beastmaster go to the movies? Yes. Beastmaster was fantastic.
Beastmaster was great. But you know what they decided to do for the second one, Grant?
They decided hold on.
Send this son of a bitch to L.A.
Yep. So
in modern time.
What they did was they were like, all right, we're going to take Beastmaster and we're going to combine it with Back to the Future.
I mean, it's what they did. This is 1991, so it's in that time frame. But anyway, Beastmaster 2, Through the Portal of Time. He can just take Beastmaster and drop him in L.A. But man, this was so, like, they ruined such a awesome original concept, and they just said, fuck it, let's send this motherfucker to L.A.
Oh man! All right, number 4. It's Three Ninjas Kick Back. I like this movie. It was really good. I thought it was great. It was fantastic. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was a good sequel.
Oh yeah.
But again, same concept as all the other ones. But you're a kid. When you're like 9 years old, you're like, holy God, this is the greatest thing ever. But this one had so it had the same guy in the middle, but then like the top guys knew, and I think the other guys knew. I don't know what happened to the cast. They're probably just like, fuck it, we don't want to do this again.
Was it a new cast pretty much? I mean,
I don't know, but I think the kid in the middle like needed money, and the other 2 are like, fuck it, we don't want to do this again.
Man, I didn't went crazy with those 3 ninjas. All right, Grant, it's time to go to YouTube.
But you look back on these movies, like, I'm not going to believe some 70-pound kid's going to kick the shit out of some 200-pound man. That's not going to happen.
Okay. Let me pull this up. Let me know when you see my screen. This is my number 4, Grant.
All right.
Let me share that.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know when you see that.
Oh, boy.
I mean, she's hot.
Oh, yeah, she's fine.
Now I'll get ya.
That was some good CGI graphics.
Oh, just wait.
Hero.
Oh, just wait, Grant.
Great.
Here it comes. The grand finale. All their money went to this.
Oh my God.
Look at her expression. Like,
I know. Look.
what the fuck is going on in this scene?
Oh my God. That's terrible.
Look at her. Look at her.
Long live the queen.
Oh my God, dude, it's so bad. All right, so
For those who don't know, it's Leprechaun 4. Leprechauns in space.
yeah, dude. Oh my God. So as you can see, the entire movie's like that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's just it's horrible. Like
You got
his
some
worst.
good, you got some good bad ones on here. I actually got some couple good ones.
Yeah, Leprechaun 3 was also bad. That was almost going to make me on that, but I had to go with the space one.
You really could have put every Leprechaun on there.
3
except the
when
first one.
he was in Vegas, you know, and he had
Like,
that
why?
he had that scene of him like being different like dealers and stuff.
Yeah,
remember?
like why?
Warwick the actor, man, he must have been running out of money.
After Willow, man, he was just like, "Look, I need to get some money."
Yeah, he must have been running out of money. All right, Grant, go ahead.
All right. So this number 3 is actually a good one. It's the only cartoon on here I got on here. It's Aladdin, Return of Jafar.
Oh yeah,
It's a good one, man. It didn't have Robin Williams, but the show was still good. I liked it. I actually liked it just as much as the first one. I really did.
here, let me pull up a screenshot.
Like I never understood why it came straight to video.
I mean, it was okay, dude. Like compared to Aladdin, like the score and all that stuff. I mean, that's probably why music score wasn't there.
I liked it, man. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, man. I thought it was good.
I compare this to like going from Lion King 1 to 2.
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
Lion King
It's
2
just-
was just
This was a good movie. It was just, I mean, it wasn't, I liked it, man. Maybe it's just biased, though. I liked it as a kid.
yeah. All right, Grant. What was that? Number 3, right? All right.
It's number 3.
I need to go back to YouTube. Let me pull this up. Okay, Grant. Let me know when you see my screen. I'm about to share with you something that is just amazing. You see it?
Right there. Thanksgiving.
Bless you.
Who is that? Is that,
Okay, well, first let me set it up. That little stupid disguise makes everyone think he's not a turkey
yeah.
for the entire movie. Just about the entire movie. They think they're talking to
Allergy
another
season, you
human.
know. Fucking weather. But it was nice today, huh?
You just
Why is
say
he wearing
fucking?
glasses like that?
Don't mess with it.
What do you mean? Is that supposed to mean that midgets can't cuss?
I wasn't worried about the size of the fuck. I was worried about the age of the fuck. How old are you?
510 years old.
Why has he got Groucho Marx glasses on?
To
Fuck it then. I guess.
disguise himself as a human.
Hazelnut?
Yep.
Why is that guy dressed like a
I'm not
turkey?
gonna lie, this is pretty damn awkward, Sheriff. I'm gonna take off now. Say hello to Kristen for me, okay?
Oh, no problem. I am a big proponent of you little guys. I think y'all been treated wrong.
He thinks he's a midget.
I
Human.
know that.
More
I know that.
word
But why is he
than I
wearing the
swear
turkey
to
suit?
God!
What'd you say?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Have a good night,
That's
Sheriff.
terrible.
All right, pal. You take care.
Look at Somebody picked him up.
Someone pick him up.
One odd little duck.
All right.
And he does this
That
shit in
does
the
it.
camera too throughout the movie.
Oh, gosh. Somebody picked him up. That was funny.
All right, so that's Thanksgiving. Grant, they have a sequel to this.
Ah, God. Why?
not only
Killing.
they have the first one, but they got a sequel to this movie.
Oh my Lord.
And they're thinking about making the third one.
No. I'm gonna have to watch them.
Thanks, Killing. If you guys want to see the craziest B movie, you got to watch that. Yeah, he wears that little stupid mustache, nose, glasses, and everyone thinks he's a human. Like they think he's a small human. All right, go ahead.
All right. My number 2 is American Ninja 2.
Golly, dude.
They got like 5 of these.
I know they went on a rampage with these things. Same actor
So
too.
this guy was like, you know what? I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pull it up. Let's pull it up.
Let me stop sharing first.
This is amazing. I used to love this movie when I was a kid. Like I thought it was like it couldn't get no better than this. This is real martial arts. Oh yeah.
The confrontation.
Yep. What's funny? They used the same picture they did on the first one. Wasn't it the same picture?
You guys want to see some horrible? This is before China came over with their choreographers, right? You know, to show you actual martial arts. This is a bunch of dudes that just came from a trailer park putting together fight scenes in these movies.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like nothing beats the karate boom of the 80s. Nothing.
Oh, I know, dude. Thanks Bruce Lee for that. At least his stuff was good though, at least.
They used the same picture they did on the first one. The exact same picture.
Yeah. They put that American flag in the back. So you know it's American Ninja. All right.
Oh man.
Great.
All right. What's your number 2?
Hold on, let me pull up the YouTube, buddy. Let me pull up the YouTube. All right, Grant. There's a movie that had some decent stars in it.
Mm-hmm.
But Grant, it was pure garbage. And it's about the most it was about the most weirdest thing you ever think of. Grant, I'm talking about Zombievers.
Oh.
You ever seen it?
No.
You ever seen Zombievers, Grant?
Sounds like a porn.
Yeah, well, you're about to see some stuff where they kind of hint at certain things. Zombievers. Okay, great. You'll recognize, I don't know if the actor's in this trailer or not, but you'll recognize.
Yeah, I've never heard of this studio, so I already know it's
Bill
awful.
Burr, the comedian, was in this movie.
Okay. What year?
Here we are. Home
Year.
sweet home. Woo!
It's from the 90s.
2014.
Take your way,
Oh, wow.
bitches.
What is that? Looks like a beaver dam. Let's go take a look.
You girls from out of town?
God,
We're
that
staying
redneck-
over there at
they
my
had that
cousin's
redneck in
place.
that movie.
We were looking for beavers.
Well, hell, ain't we all?
I've had enough excitement for one day. What was that?
Oh, God.
American Pie.
Someone in there? There's a beaver in the bathroom. Kill it! Yuck. Can we please go swimming now? Ever occurred to any of you that there might be more beavers?
Why's he wearing the hat on?
Oh my God!
Is that blood?
Never seen a real beaver before up close.
All I know is they're fat rats with
Look at
big
that dog.
stupid ass teeth.
Cannot turn against each other right now. That is exactly what the beavers would want.
Beavers are generally more active at night. The road's locked. We sure as hell can't get through on foot.
Suck a bag of grit! There's no way I'm drunk enough for this.
I mean, really?
They'll damn you to hell. Wow. It was crazy, man. During the whole Walking Dead era, like everything was zombie then. That's when you had like World War Z, all those movies.
Everything was a zombie movie.
What
They
is
They
that?
decided to go the beaver route and hint at other things too
Oh,
throughout the movie.
God.
But yeah, Bill Burr was in this. He had a cameo driving the truck. All right. Grant.
All right, dude. My
Number
number one. This is actually a really good movie. It's actually a very good class. This is really for real. My number one's Flight of the Navigator. I just love fucking Flight of the Navigator. I used to watch this nonstop. Every day I'd watch this when I was a kid.
I remember this movie, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude,
actually
it was great.
liked it.
Because he'd get on the spaceship and he'd travel around and all this other stuff, dude. It was great. And the computer, he had to like talk to the computer, was like his friend or whatever.
Yeah.
But it always got scary whenever he got mad. Like there's a scene where he turns red and all this other stuff. You're like, and he goes like super fast. And he had that little thing right there. You'd like that little thing on his shoulder.
Yeah, I like this movie. And what was the other movie? He flew that space fighter.
His name's Elliot. I'll never forget him. His name's Elliot.
You remember that movie? He was like an arcade guy, but then
It's called it's called Starfighter, The Last Starfighter.
Yeah. I
was
loved
it.
that movie when I was
it was
younger.
good. It was good.
All right, Grant. All right, Grant. The greatest B movie ever made.
Okay.
Ever made, Grant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a B movie guy. I like B movies.
All right.
But this was so good, it was hilarious.
Okay.
All right, Grant, let me share my screen real quick again. Go to our downloads. This is the penultimate, Grant. The penultimate. You just got to watch this. I mean, it's pure cinema.
It's Oscar nominee.
I'm talking about
Scorsese himself couldn't do a better job.
No one. Just master class. Let me know when you see that.
I see it. Does that say what I thought it said? Is that Tommy Lee Jones? That's not Tommy Lee Jones.
His acting career was done after this.
Uh-oh. He's angry.
Climax. Here it comes.
Here
Final fight of the movie.
I believe in a higher power. But praying right now will never save.
Look how terrible that blood looks.
Here it comes. He's about to power up, dude.
This guy does not look like ninjas at all.
Dude, just look around.
You're alive! What is it? Oh my God. That sounds like He's not even doing it, he's just running into him. Oh my God. No way, dude. I never in my life would have thought this would ever be a real movie. It's called The Velocipaster.
Velocipaster. Grant, this came out in 2018.
There's no way, dude. It has to be. There's no way this is real. Like, they're trying to be real.
Turn into dinosaurs and fight ninjas. That's what the movie's pretty much sums up. Yeah, dude, it's real.
The Velocipaster.
Straight to video.
Oh my God.
You did not release in theaters.
Dude, I am actually going to watch this movie.
Fantastic, dude. One of the greatest B movies ever made.
That is amazing. And it was crazy. This looks like it was made in like 91.
It does. That's why it's the greatest B movie ever made.
If you were to sit there and
It was
ask me,
made only 6 years ago, Grant.
if you were to ask me to come up with one word that would rhyme with Velociraptor, Velocipaster would never have came to my mind.
Never beat your vocabulary. That is why it's the greatest movie title ever created.
Oh my God. That is insane how they thought of this. He got his power. He said, what did he say? From a higher power, I pray to a higher power. He turned into a fucking dude. That's
Random power from God is a.
Oh my God, dude. You win, sir. Your list is the best. That is
All right.
good.
I'm a B movie guy.
That was good. You win,
All right.
sir.